Development that is now coming in Supreme Court as far as top of the hour. Let's break that story with regards to the Karur Stampede. The Supreme Court has now directed the CBI to take over the investigation as it has ordered the Central Bureau of Investigation to probe the Karur Stampede, in which over 40 lives were lost. And the top court says that a fair and an impartial probe is required. And the probe by the CBI will be monitored by the Supreme Court, where a former SC judge, Justice Vijay Rastogi, is expected to head this investigation, with 2 IPS officers to be part of this probe team. And the monthly probe report is also to be sought, and this is all being done under the purview as far as when it comes to maintaining an impartial stand and for a free and fair investigation is something that has now been asked by the Supreme Court, especially when it comes to this handover of this investigation to the CBI, saying that there cannot be a doubt that fair and impartial investigation is right of the citizens, and the SIT committee to monitor the investigation, which is to be headed by a retired Supreme Court judge and with 2 IPS officers, which shall monitor the investigation to be carried out by the CBI. Several such petitions that have been also raised, especially when it comes to seeking either of an independent monitoring of the Supreme Court, or now we are looking at this entire handover of this investigation. All right, Mr. Arunraj of the TVK is connected with us. Sir, this development that is now coming in of the Supreme Court now handing over the Stampede, the Karur Stampede probe to the CBI. What do you have to say on that? Mr. Arunraj, can you hear me, sir? Well, Harish is connected with us as we try for more political reactions. Harish, what exactly did the court say while handing over the investigation to the CBI?
Yes, in fact, Amita, the Supreme Court emphasizing that a free and fair investigation is required, and therefore the case be transferred from the state SIT ordered by the High Court to the CBI. This is exactly what court said. We have referred to the judgment in West Bengal case on protecting democratic rights and looking at situation which has raised concerns over fundamental rights. Handover investigation to CBI. There can't be doubt that fair and impartial investigation is right of the citizens. SIT, Supreme Court formed SIT to monitor investigation. The investigation to be headed by a retired Supreme Court Judge, Justice Vijay Rastogi, and 2 IPS officers. It shall monitor the investigation to be carried out by CBI, and committee shall file probe status report monthly. So a very big development as far as the Karur Stampede, in fact the Stampede at actor Vijay's rally is concerned. I remember 41 lives were lost, and it was the kin of 3 victims like Panir Selvam, Selvaraj and Prabhakaran, and also state BJP leader GS Mani, who had approached the Supreme Court seeking a CBI probe. At the same time, TVK had filed a petition challenging the SIT probe, saying that how come the High Court had ordered an SIT probe comprising of state police officials when it had itself raised questions over the independence of the police and also
I think as far as political reaction